you for listening. What's Up Yuma is next. It's 10 o'clock.
If you're having a hard time deciding on the perfect way to show your love to your favorite station, just listen to your heart. Whether it's calling for you to give a one-time cash gift or to donate that extra vehicle you no longer need, either way, it's easy and will help Border Radio bring you more hours of your favorite programs. Learn more about the ways to give at borderradioaz.org.
What's up, Yuma? I'm Johnny.
And I'm Ronnie.
And on today's program, we are going to be joined first by Jessica McCormic from the Yuma Pumpkin Patch.
Wow.
Have you been to that over at Champion Church?
No, I got to go check it out.
Yeah, I think they have pumpkins there.
Maybe.
Sure. Yeah,
I would hope so.
I would hope so. Popping pumpkins. As well as we're going to have Wendy McKay from Bridget's Gift.
Oh,
you know about that, right?
I sure do. It's all over social media.
Yeah, and they have it every year.
Yep.
It's a big country concert. She's going to talk about that. So stay with us for What's Up Yuma Radio beginning right now on KOFA 94.7 FM.
And streaming online at borderradioaz.org and on the KOFA app. And you can stream right now on the Border Radio Facebook page and KAWC YouTube page, and send us an email to whatsupyumaradio@gmail.com.
What's Up Yuma with Johnny Porter is sponsored by Yuma and Imperial Valley Wealth Management, offering solutions for those who value financial planning. YIVWM.com.
Chili from Philly, unique Papa Giorgio from Yuma.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome to another episode of What's Up Yuma Radio. I'm Johnny.
And I'm Ronnie.
And on today's program, as promised, we're going to talk about pumpkins.
Pumpkins,
Yeah,
jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah, it's spooky season. It's harvest season.
Yeah.
And so pumpkins, that seems to be what represents it all.
fits.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're talking about Jessica McCormic from Champion Church, correct?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. So for those that don't know you, tell us a little bit about you and your connection to Yuma. You said you lived here previous, and then you left, and then you came back for a reason. We're going to find out why, and then we'll get into the pumpkin patch.
I bet it was for love. It's always for love.
For the love of Yuma, maybe. I don't know.
Yuma, yeah. So my husband was stationed here. He's a Marine Corps.
Okay.
Right after a 9/11, and so he was in Iraq, and so I lived here more than he did.
Wow.
Right, because he was gone so much and deployed. But then we were newly married, and we had our first child here in Yuma, Arizona. So he was born here in Yuma. So he is 19. And so
You're like, oh no,
I have a young adult. Yeah. And so so he's 19. He was born here in Yuma, and then so we moved away. We did our Marine Corps time here. We moved away, and then the pastors at Champion Church were like, "Hey, we need worship pastors," and my husband's a worship pastor.
Oh,
okay.
Nice. So that's why you came back.
So we've been back for about a year and a half.
Cool.
So where are you from originally?
Texas.
Texas.
Do you hear
okay.
the accent? Is it there just a
Not
little bit?
really.
Maybe.
Some
I don't know.
Oh man, you've lost it.
I know. I can bring it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, try as
I don't know.
as the talk goes
Howdy,
on.
y'all.
Yeah. Do they do that in Texas, or is that like a
it's
stereotype?
real.
It's real?
Oh, the howdy's real, and the
Howdy.
accents are like so thick.
Really? Wow. See, I don't know much. My uncle says howdy I don't know
Howdy.
why.
Yeah.
He's born here in Yuma.
Well, it's a friendly
And
word.
yeah, and he just says
And
howdy.
y'all.
Howdy.
Do you say y'all? Oh, y'all. You have to say y'all.
Yeah, in
Y'all.
Texas, that's a
Oh,
rule.
it's a
like,
rule.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You're like,
If you don't
You
say
gotta
it, you're
do
not
it.
Texan.
You're not Texas.
you're like you need to leave. You need to move to California
Yeah.
with all those other commies. No.
I can't.
So it's originally from Texas.
Yes, sir.
Both you and your husband?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You guys met over there at
We met in Texas. So at church. We met at a church in Texas
nice.
when I was 12 and he was 14. So we've known each other for don't do the
Wow,
math.
that is.
Lots and lots of
Yeah.
Was
years.
it love at first sight?
It was for me.
Oh, how cute
Oh.
for you.
I know. No, he
What?
He dated like every girl in the youth group. Oh, I'm
Oh.
telling on him right now.
What is his name?
His name is Shane.
what up, Shane?
Shane, you're trolling the youth groups. But then
Yeah.
he said you're the one.
Yeah, we were best friends through it all, and
love
so
it.
we've been best friends for a long time, and we've been married for 25 years. So
Congratulations.
thank you.
That's a
Yeah.
great feat.
Yeah,
I'm working on
absolutely.
like 7 next week.
Yeah.
And it feels like 27.
7 next week. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
seven's
you
a
guys
good year.
met and then got
We
married
did.
and then moved here.
We-
Or
I'm not
We
sure.
did pretty quickly. Yeah,
Wow.
pretty quickly joined the Marine Corps
Okay.
and so then we had my first son, and then my daughter. We adopted my daughter. So
Oh.
yeah,
How did that come about?
so she's my niece, and
Okay.
so so it was
Oh.
a CPS situation, but yeah, God is good, and
Yeah.
and we've had her since she was 2 months old.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow, that's amazing that you were able to be there for her.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And you mentioned he's a worship pastor. So
He
was he
is.
that when you met him? Was he doing that in
Well, we
your
were-
youth group stuff?
Yeah, we were teenagers, but yeah,
Yeah.
he was singing, and he's always sang, and he was in a band. You know, that was the cool thing to
Okay,
do
yeah.
back then. And
What kind of band was it? Was it like the
Like the
worship
Christian
music band?
it
or like-
was. They almost got signed.
What?
What?
Yeah,
What
like-
was the name of the band?
Oh my goodness! Now you're like testing my memory.
Oh my goodness.
I don't
You
remember.
could phone a friend. You want to text him real quick?
I need to text him.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the name of the band was, but they almost got
Oh,
signed. But one of the
wow.
members decided to get married instead.
Oh,
my
wow.
gosh.
Yeah.
And
what would have
so-
happened?
I know, like, what would our life look like if
Oh, so did he sing in the band?
he did?
That's
He
what he was
sang.
the singer.
Yeah, he plays
Oh.
the keyboard too, and he sings.
Okay.
And yeah.
So,
And then, go ahead.
Well, I want to know what kind of music now. Was it so? Is this similar? Because I know some Christian bands. Is it
Yeah.
similar to like Newsboys type of stuff?
You know, back then it was similar to Newsboys. We wrote some songs. I wrote some songs with
Oh,
him.
you wrote some songs
actually.
too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I sing with him. So
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
all
like
right.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I am actually giving away tickets on my platform
Yeah.
to MXPX. You ever heard of MXPX?
Yes, like forever ago.
So
Yeah.
they were a Christian band.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even know
I did
that. They
not
were
know
a big
that.
Christian band,
Yeah.
MXPX. It's a punk rock. It's punk
Yeah.
rock music.
okay.
But yeah, they're playing in Phoenix coming up, and I get
Oh,
to give away
cool.
tickets, which is cool because I remember getting their first album,
Mhm.
or not their first album, but their first big album when I was 16.
Mhm.
Wow.
And now I get to give away tickets to one of their big concerts they're doing in
Neat.
Phoenix.
Wow. That's
Mhm.
awesome.
But almost signed. There, so he had a future possibly. And then one of them said, "You know what? I like this gal over here. I'm going to get married."
Yes. That's what happened.
Dream
Yeah.
squash.
I know.
but then it gave him the opportunity to marry you
That's
as well,
right.
right?
It did.
And then that brought you here.
It did.
So the military. So what was that? Was it okay? I want to get married, and I'm going to do this, or was it you got married, and then you said,
Yes.
"I'm good." Oh wow!
Wow.
It wasn't
Yes.
even a discussion before. It was
kind of a yes.
Like you got married and then he's like, I think I want to be a Marine.
Yeah, and so he joined the Marine Corps, and it was kind of a shock to me. It was
Yeah.
not something I knew was going to happen.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
In our lives, but God really just used it, and so just brought us to Champion and brought us, here we are back all these years ago. We have a picture of Pastor Lucinda, the pastors at the church, who are still there, and they're holding my son like up in the air, like at his baby dedication
yeah,
when
yeah.
he was like a little
And I was
kid.
19.
And now he's 19, and he was leading worship with us. I mean, he's over at college now, but yeah, just before he went to college, he was leading worship with us on stage, and it was such a surreal,
moment.
yeah. thing.
Did you guys get involved immediately when you got here with Champions? Get involved in, I know the term is for people that don't know, ministry.
Mm.
In
Yeah.
ministry, yeah. So he's always wanted to be on, he's a worship pastor now,
Uh-huh.
but he's always sang and really just loved worship. And so he was involved as much as he could.
Yeah,
He's a
because he was in the
firefighter. Yeah.
well, originally when in the military, like when he got here,
Right.
did he get involved right away?
No, he was a firefighter in the Marine Corps. And so
Nice.
he
Oh,
was just
gotcha.
so, just 24 on, 24 off, and
Oh,
48
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
So I was way more involved than him. So they were meeting in the school at that time, the church was. And so I had a play, like I put a play on for the kids, like I directed it. And so like I was more involved than he was at the time. We were
Gotcha.
together. Yeah.
So, and you do all the events
I
at
do.
Champion right now, right?
I
Or
do.
that's under your umbrella.
Yes, sir.
Where did that come from? Is that early church life too? Like putting on stuff and being involved, and you learned it and you loved it, or?
Yeah, I've always done events. I've done weddings, and
okay.
so I've just always done events. And so they brought me on. The pastors brought me on as operations, and then events fell under that.
Okay.
And so I'm one of those people who's like really organized
Yeah.
and can do, make things happen. That's like
You
me.
got your list ready, your
That's-
highlighters,
Oh,
your
wow.
checklist.
build the teams, make things happen. And so the events at Champion, and I mean, there are tons of events at Champion. So I mean, the Yuma Family Pumpkin Patch that we're talking about today, and
Mhm.
and Jesus is Born, and women's conferences. And so we have lots of events. So
So you've only been back a year, you said? A year and a half?
a
or
year
something?
and a
You've
half.
done all of that.
a year and a half.
So did you have you been a part of all of that?
This year I have.
Oh, wow.
All year.
You are
And
busy.
so, but you're still in
Very.
training,
Yeah,
right?
I
to
am.
a degree. Oh, okay.
I call it
She's
my
just
learning
dragged
year.
around like you do
Right.
this, you do that.
I call it
So
my
you
learning
helped
year.
with weddings?
I've helped
the
with
church?
weddings at the church. I've churches before in the past. Yeah. and
Wow.
here
Any
as well.
bridezillas?
I think I'm going to go with no comment.
Yeah,
Plead the fifth.
she signed an NDA.
Oh yeah, you can't
Can't say
can't say
that,
how
yeah.
crazy I was.
Yeah.
7 years ago.
Yeah, that would be a big task for a wedding
Yes,
because you
a
don't want to
lot.
let anyone down.
No, I mean, and you have to think about everything that's going to happen
Yep.
from top to bottom.
Yes.
And I mean, I say, at big events like the Pumpkin Patch, and you think about from the parking lot
That's right.
and right all the way in and the experience.
Like
and
the whole experience for the
Right.
family. It's
Right.
got to be good. But you seem like the type of person that really cares.
I do.
So-
I really want, I want you to walk in and just feel loved, right? Like our back of our shirt says Champion Loves Yuma because we do love our community. And so we want you to drive in and feel the love from the very
The
beginning.
second you get out of your car.
Exactly. The second you get out of your car.
So, what's your favorite event to put on?
Oh, I love Jesus is Born.
Yeah.
I think that's I know I'm talking about Pumpkin Patch today, but Jesus is Born is probably my absolute favorite.
Mhm.
And why?
And were you involved
Oh.
the previous when you were here the years ago? Did you get involved at all in Jesus is Born then, or?
Back then, it looked way different
Really?
than what it looks now.
Yeah.
Completely
smaller?
different.
Yeah.
It was. We didn't have the property. I mean, we
Oh.
kind of we had the property, but we weren't at the property
Mhm.
back then. So,
Mhm.
this is our 20th year for Pumpkin Patch. And so you
Wow.
think about Jesus is Born, it's been about that many years as well. And
Mhm.
so it's a long time ago, right? And we
Mhm.
didn't have any of the setup we do now, the amphitheater that we have for Jesus is Born. And so it looked completely different. But I love the Pumpkin Patch too. I mean,
Mhm.
anything with the donkeys, I love animals.
Oh, you like
And
the
so
donkeys?
we have Hershey and Faith, and I absolutely love the donkeys. I'm like,
Boy, girl?
it's a boy and a girl.
Boy and a
Hershey's a boy,
girl.
and Faith is a girl, and they're my favorite.
Yeah.
Wow.
So let everybody know. I know we're going to talk about Pumpkin
Yeah.
Patch later, but Jesus is Born. What's that
Yes.
all about?
Yeah, Jesus is Born. It's a live production, and we have an amphitheater, and you sit on hay and you bundle up because it's kind of
And you
cold
get hot
in Yuma.
chocolate.
You get hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Oh.
it's a live production, and it's just like you're kind of immersed in the time where Jesus lived, and and we have over 200 casts last year.
What?
And so cast, and then you add crew on top of that, and so it's like
Wow.
lights, and we do have live animals, horses, and
That's a lot of
donkeys,
people
and
to manage.
a lot.
And make sure
of
they're in the
people.
right spot at the right time. That's a huge
Yes.
production.
Yes.
Do you switch cast members every year? Or are they usually the same?
A lot of them stay the same, but we do switch. Like our Mary and Joseph, I'm letting the cat out of the bag, are the same this year as they
we got the
were
exclusive.
last year. Y'all get exclusive, so they're the same. But yeah, so we change from time to time, and so the kings will change, but you know what? They're staying the same this year. Now that I'm thinking about it, they may stay the same this year.
Maybe
but-
me and Johnny can be trees.
Hey,
That's about all I'll do. I'll
Yeah.
stand there and be like, I'm a star.
You could be a townsperson. Come on, we
We'll
got
see.
you.
My big acting
You
break.
need a wig?
What's that? Oh, yeah, no, not me. But my
Yeah.
son was in it. I was telling you
Oh,
off
nice.
air. My son was in it maybe 16, 17 years ago.
Oh,
He's
wow.
16. So yeah,
Crazy.
60. Yes, like he was immediately born, and then he played baby Jesus like
Whoa.
I love
within
it.
like 2 weeks or something.
I
It's
love
like,
it.
yeah,
Like,
he
what's
was-
happening?
He was just in a little thing, and he
How
had his
cute.
big debut.
I
Yeah,
love
Malachi.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we start with baby Jesus, and then there's like
Uh-huh.
a toddler Jesus, and,
Oh, okay.
and
So like the life.
Yeah, it shows the life of.
Yeah,
Wow. So that's your favorite.
that is my favorite. The dancers and the light. I mean, just the atmosphere that
Mhm.
that outside. I just love it.
And if I remember correctly, this last one there was like a Star Wars theme to it.
The Star Wars theme was at Pumpkin Patch. We've
Oh,
done
was it
that
Pumpkin
before.
Patch? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We're not doing that this year. but
Oh,
we've
okay.
done
That was
in
a
the
Pumpkin
past.
Patch. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I feel
There-
like I
that-
remember the Star Wars thing.
Yeah,
Everybody
Yes.
talks about it. I'm new, so I didn't experience it. Was it fun?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it was pretty cool.
it was
liked
Pumpkin Patch that was the Star Wars theme.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Our memories are
If I,
jacked.
that's what I think.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think
am I wrong?
Yeah, I think it was the.
He was like, "You're wrong."
Yeah, no.
Don't insult the guest.
no,
She's
but
right.
I'm-
No, just kidding.
like,
Let's
'cause I-
Google it.
No, because I typically don't go to the Pumpkin Patch,
Mhm.
but I go to that.
But you go to
and,
Jesus is
and
Born.
I
There was
remember
some
getting the hot
event-
chocolate.
Yeah, there was some
was a-
event
Hey.
with Star Wars.
Yeah,
You
there was-
know, maybe you're
it's
right.
all right. It's all
And,
right.
and I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I love that you
That's
can
okay.
admit when you're wrong.
for it,
She's
of
like, you know what?
course.
You win.
Yeah.
You win.
But so is there a certain theme this year at all? Like, is it just this telling of the story?
It is a telling of the story. Santa comes out at the end, and so that is something. We have the Grinches there, and so it's super fun. But the elves come out at the end. But yeah, so it's the same this year. We're not going to change it as of last year. But yeah, you're gonna love it. I mean, it is something. The angel up really, really high. We have an angel on a lift, and it's just one of the most.
Is it a real person?
It's a real person.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
they're brave.
They are. She's like, and she has this massive costume on, and with the wings, and it's just stunningly beautiful.
Cool.
And we spotlight her, and
I'm sure it's a show because you sound so passionate about it.
Yes,
so you're like, there's gonna be fireworks. And
for that event, how long does it take to prepare for that and getting everybody knowing their roles?
Yeah, so we stopped actually Pumpkin Patch. So as soon as Pumpkin Patch is over, like the very next Sunday is like casting call Sunday. So we start in November.
Gotcha.
Oh, wow. So you just go right to it. The next thing.
No breaks for you.
No.
And you said operations. So what does that all entail?
Operations. I mean, if you've ever worked in operations anywhere, you kind of know that's a jack of all trades. So you kind of do everything.
Mm-hmm.
So anything operationally within the office of the church.
So you the whole church, everything. Oh, okay.
I run operations for the whole church as well. So I have quite a few. Lots of hats.
Yeah, exactly.
Lots of hats.
Like maintenance lady.
Lots of hats. So anything like on Sunday mornings, if you think anything from my team, from the walk in the door, right? Like our greeters, our ushers, our anybody walking in the door. I also run, logistic operations, so the finances and things like that.
Wow, you do a lot.
I do.
That is
She does a lot. They would cease to exist without you.
No.
You can't get sick.
How do you find time? My goodness,
I know,
I'm
and
getting
you have
exhausted
kids
already.
I know, and you have a family.
I do have a son at college, and my daughter's home though. So
right on.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to talk more about the pumpkin patch because that's the season we're in.
Woo-hoo.
So with that, we're going to take this short break. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
What's Up Yuma is sponsored by Sunrise Cleaning, serving the Yuma area's residential and commercial cleaning needs. Sunrise exclusively uses eco-friendly cleaning products and provides specialty services such as solar panel cleaning and pressure washing. More information and appointment booking at sunrisecleaningaz.com.
Good morning. This is Cecilia Hollins-Braithwaite from the KWC Newsroom. It's going to be a sunny, breezy day in Yuma with a high expected of 78 degrees. Winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour out of the northwest. In the evening, mostly clear with a low around 58 degrees. I want to remind you that the KWC Student Newsroom is up and running. The student reporters share the news and report on the issues important to young people in our community. And you can support these budding journalists by subscribing to their podcast through Apple, Amazon Music, and Pandora.
I'm Chris Wheeler, owner of Prison Hill Brewing Company. I support KAWC because I think KAWC brings a service to the community that you don't get on commercial radio. You have news, you have entertainment, you have things like Science Friday. It's a perspective that is not available on a commercial platform, and it's oriented towards the community, for the community, and from within the community. Prison Hill underwrites KAWC and community radio because of what it brings to Yuma. It is the local perspective told by residents and from the view of people in the community. I don't think you get that anywhere else. Supporting KAWC really does bring a service that is not available elsewhere. It's a worthy endeavor, and I think that will just feed back and make Yuma a better place. I'm Chris Wheeler, and I support KAWC.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up Yuma Radio. We are here talking to Jessica McCormic, and we found out she does absolutely everything at Champion Church.
She actually owns it.
Yes,
so.
I think, yeah. She does.
She's on the deed in a year. I'll bet you $20 she's on the deed in a year.
It's incredible.
Yeah, you do a great job.
Very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
But so she's like,
She's like,
what? Yeah.
she's like, I don't want to say anything.
No.
I'm like, what do you say?
Yeah,
I don't do
yeah.
everything. I
No.
have an amazing
No.
team.
Exactly. We're
of
just messing
people.
with you.
So okay, but you do put on the event. So
Yes.
but other events before we get to the pumpkin patch,
Yes.
because I know Lucinda, the pastor there, one of the pastors, she wrote a few books, right?
Oh,
Yes, she's
wow.
written several books.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't. Now you're gonna like put me on
That's
the
okay.
spot on
You,
the radio.
you already do so much there anyway. You can't. No, that's you need to have enough bandwidth.
We can't
so.
ask you to.
No, you don't need to know.
memorize that.
But what I was getting at,
Yes.
she puts on these women conferences
Yes.
and brings other people into town.
Yes.
So let everybody know about that.
Coming up in March, we have Real Talk Kim is coming back on our women's conference this year, and so it's going to be so good. I mean, we do those in March, and it's a 2-day event, and it is something that is just inspiring and encouraging, and it really just touches your heart. At every single moment is just intentionally created, just to uplift you.
So
That's awesome.
Real Talk Kim.
Yes, do you know who that is?
I know who she
Okay, look
is.
her up.
You know, Ronnie,
You-
look her up.
what's her
You
name?
will like her. Real Talk Kim. Her name is Kim.
Oh, just Kim.
her
She
name's
just goes
Kim.
by Kim.
Real Ta-
I'm
Well,
trying to think of her last name.
we could it be like referred to
got
as like a
married.
social media influencer?
Oh,
like she's an
yes.
author. She's
Nice.
she does a show and stuff.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
So she gets on, and so she has a really big following on Instagram, and she gets on every single morning and does a prayer time,
Oh.
and has a massive following. I mean, you will just love her. If you don't know who she is, look her up. And
I will.
and she came last year, and she's actually come several years to our women's conferences, and she just knocks it out of the park, and just you just walk out feeling like so much better just for being
Uh-huh.
there.
She motivates you.
Yeah,
That's
she really
awesome.
does.
I'll check her out.
Yeah, you should check her out.
So this next one, you're going to have a larger role of putting this on.
Yes.
So what does that all entail? Putting one of these events on?
Yeah,
the
so-
women's.
Women's conference, I did women's conference last year. It was
Okay.
my first event. So I started in December. So I did Jesus is Born last year, and then women's conference. And so women's conference takes we build teams and get teams of people who volunteer to show up, and everything is volunteer at Champion. And so they come, and people just volunteer their times to be the hands and feet of Jesus, and just welcome people at the doors, and just we have people making the lunches and serving, and we have the worship team who sings, and just showing up and just loving our community.
So what's the goal behind it to help, like you said, encourage women?
Absolutely. When you walk out life, you just walk through so many different trials. And I mean, I can sit here and we can talk about them all day, but but we're walking through something. Every single person's walking through something. And so it just really just is take a time out where we take 2 days and we just encourage each other, and we just spend time together in community, and just really, it's just so uplifting.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm supposed to go on a lady hike this weekend. I don't know if I'm going to make it, man. It's like 5 a.m.
How far are you hiking?
Oh, we're doing Telegraph.
Oh.
But that's the whole point, is to bring the women in the community together and all do this crazy hike together. But
Yes,
I love stuff
it.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. Me too.
Telegraph is not that crazy.
I've never done it.
I've never done it either.
You haven't
Really?
done it?
No.
Oh,
You should
then
go.
you got to
Let's
go on
go.
the lady hike.
She's all, let's go.
Let's go.
It's a lady
Don't
hike
count
now.
on me for a ride. I'm late to everything. So
What's one more thing?
Yeah, everybody should do Telegraph at
I
one
want
point.
to. I want
You
to.
know, it's I took 3 times. I've made it up there. I took
That's
it
awesome.
easy. I just went like it got like
easy route.
halfway. Then I went 3/4, and then I went the full the third time.
They're
and I
like,
made
bring
it
a
up there.
flashlight. I'm like, it's going to be dark.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's pretty steep. It
that's
has like
scary
it's-
in the dark.
We're going to make it.
You're gonna be fine.
I said
Yeah,
I'd
you
go. I'm
should
going to
do it.
go.
Like, you gotta
Yeah.
post on social that you made it so I can see.
She's alive after
You're
she's
live,
Like,
and
I need
I'm
to
gonna go
see.
do it.
She's okay.
So the pumpkin patch. You said it's the
Yes.
20th year. Is that?
It's the 20th year of the
Whoa.
Yuma Family Pumpkin Patch.
Mhm.
I can't even believe it. And so it has been 20 years of community and just loving. I mean, I told you earlier, our back of our shirt says Champion loves Yuma. And that's just the truth. Champion Church absolutely loves Yuma. And so it's if you've never been, I mean, the amount of things that we have for your family. I mean, we have face painting, we have a hay maze, we have a hay ride. And you can obviously get pumpkins. The pumpkins are grown in California, especially for us.
Nice.
And because it's a lot of pumpkins, we
Yeah.
talked about how many.
A whole truck gets shipped down.
A lot of pumpkins that come in. Something new we have this year.
What?
Okay, guys.
What?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Pumpkin spice latte. And I mean, I know you're like, okay, you can go to Starbucks. No, listen, this is
Listen up, everybody.
It's really a great pumpkin spice latte. And so I drink it really, really, really fast. And I'm like, can I have a free refill? And they're like, no. So
Too much caffeine for you.
I'm like, another one. You can't have another one. That's too much.
Awesome.
But
so that's new. You've never had those
new.
before.
The coffee. We've not had coffee before. And so we have more than just that, but we have green tea and other things as well. So that's new. We have tons of fried food.
Oh, wow. Give us some examples.
Yeah.
Like fried Oreos.
What?
Never had one of those.
I love fried Oreos. Fried with the new one thing this year is the fried steak bites.
Oh,
okay.
I would try that. That's some protein.
It is protein, and it's actually really, really good.
So is somebody out there making this at the live right there? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so it's all volunteer based. We have over 300 volunteers for the pumpkin patch. And so
when do you start preparing for the pumpkin patch?
They come out and we're orange July. July. Yeah.
Wow. So 3 months in advance.
June or July. Yeah. So, I mean, we're thinking about next year already now, even with any of the other events that we're doing. I already have the speakers for the next woman. So like we're already thinking about all the events pretty far in advance.
So what's it like? You also have like a ride or something, you said?
We do. We have a spin ride. And so it's like one of those rides you get on and you can spin it yourself too.
Gotcha.
And then
like the tilt-a-whirl or like the cups at Disney?
Yes, like the cups at Disney. Like I bought stickers that say I puked at the patch because you never know.
I love that.
Okay, could happen.
Someone will know. It will happen.
It will. Like, I mean, they go so fast. And then when the teenagers are like, spin them faster, like spin us faster.
Oh, the teens will knock the cup off the ride.
Yeah, so that's like super fun. Is a spin ride, and we have a whole bunch of tire swings, and just it's just one of those things you can come out. It's Instagrammable. We have so many backdrops where you can come and take photos.
That's what I was going to talk about next. I see that people love to go over there for the gram.
Like
they
full
love
photo
for the
shoots.
gram. Yeah, seriously, no,
family
it's like
photo shoot at the pumpkin patch.
Full family.
They love to do it.
Wow.
It's like
They're lighting. I had a.
This is serious business.
It is.
Wow, I didn't take it seriously till now.
Ronnie, respect.
It is way bigger than I thought, man.
Seriously, every girl, I think, within a certain age has to go over there with their kids and their family and take pictures of all these drops.
Wow.
And they get posed in nice clothes.
Wow.
And
Yes, they have their pumpkin spice lattes. They have and they have their crew. And I mean, and like, yes, they have a lighting and they have the real cameras out there, not just the phones. And I mean, I've caught like full on photo shoots.
That's
so
amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any like behind the scenes stories? Anything that sticks out to you?
And
I just noticed your earrings were pumpkins.
Yes, they are. One of my teenagers made them for me last year. She was like, I want to make you pumpkin earrings. I was like, thank you.
I will accept.
I will take them. But yeah, so behind the scenes, setup is so much fun, and the decor team. So we spend time Saturdays before as it goes, and we set up. So it's all volunteer. I told you we have about 300 volunteers. We all go out and we all set everything up and pull everything out of our storage and put it all up. And the volunteers, I'm like, fun behind the scenes things. The donkeys always make things fun because you kind of never know what you're going to get with them.
Do they like nibble on your clothes?
Yeah, no, they kind of try to. But no, they're super. I went out with Faith. It's Faith and Hershey are the donkeys' names. And I told y'all earlier, they're my favorite. I love animals. And I went out with them just recently. And I said, come here, Faith. And she walked right over to me. And then I was like, hey, Faith, go say hi to this kid. And she just walked over to the kid. And the kid
understands English.
Yeah. She's like, follow the rules.
She's like, what's up, Mom? I'll do whatever you say.
Whatever you say.
Do you have a petting zoo? Or no,
just our donkeys.
That's fine. That's enough.
They live on property. It is. They live at Champion Church, our Champions donkeys. So they go live at Jesus is Born, and you can hear them get so excited. They just know the season. They know what it is.
They get excited around this time of the year.
They do. They get so excited to see all the people.
And then I think there's like a hay ride or something.
There's a hay ride with a tractor and a hay ride and a hay maze that you can walk through. So it is. I'm trying to think. I love face painting.
You love face painting?
I do.
Kids love it.
They
It's like
just
I don't.
I try to get my face painted.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't understand. Like, but I guess I'm not a kid, and but even when I was a kid, I don't remember thinking like I want to get my face painted.
No.
Did you ever think that, Ronnie?
No, my 7-year-old does not like it
No.
at all. But the 4-year-old will go crazy for like the butterfly on half of her face. You know, it's like, are you feel like a butterfly? Like,
I'm telling you, kids will walk out and have it all over their hands and their arms and like everywhere, and they'll go back. We had adults this last weekend.
Oh wow!
Because we were open last weekend, and we had adults getting their face painted, like standing in line and getting their face painted. I love it.
That's fine.
And there's a little train ride. Have you seen the train ride?
No.
It lights up at night, and it's a little train, and the kids can get in the cart, and it's a little bitty
sounds fun
train ride that the kids can do. That one's super fun, and he'll go like super fast around a corner.
Oh wow!
Scare them all to death.
With the older kids.
With the older ones, he'll do it. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, we're at school tours right now, and so during the week, so Tuesday through Friday, we have school tours, and so that's where the kids come, the local kids in the community come for field trips.
Oh, I love that! What a great field trip.
Yeah, and
That's
so
really
I
cool.
just left and came here, and they had the older kids, and he goes a little faster. I was like, he goes fast. I noticed.
Yeah.
He's like,
he's going faster.
I'm just kidding.
So we gotta go, but for more information, where do people find that out?
Go to Yuma Pumpkins on Instagram. That's really going to be the best place. We're on Facebook, Yuma Family Pumpkin Patch.
Okay, is there a website as well?
Champion.church.
Okay, champion.church. You'll find out more information, get pricing or whatever.
Absolutely.
That's on there. All right. Well, thank you so much for being with us. I really appreciate it.
Yes.
It sounds like a great event. I've been a few times. But Jesus is Born. I try to go every year.
Absolutely.
So.
We'll see you then.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you so
with
much.
that, we'll be back right after this with Wendy, and we're going to talk about Bridget's gift. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
Arizona Western College will host a Katrina's and Katrines competition starting at 3 on October 30th in the breezeway of the 3C building on AWC's Yuma campus. Whether competing in attire or simply admiring the artistry, this celebration of Mexican tradition is open to everyone. Complete information is under events at azwestern.edu.
Hi, everyone. This is Pat Mitchell-Worley, and coming up next time on Beale Street Caravan, we have Susan Marshall at Lafayette's Music Room. We'll also have our feature host, Robert Gordon, continuing his series on the history of high records. That's all coming up next time on Beale Street Caravan.
Thursday evening at 7 on KOFA Border Radio 94.7 FM.
I'm Chloe Michael from the KAWC Student Newsroom. Starting this week, an electric vehicle training course will be offered at Arizona Western College, Yuma campus. This course provides specialized training for service and repair of electric and hybrid vehicles, focusing on electrical safety, routine maintenance, diagnostics, and industry standards. Program manager Jesus Castillo Flores talks about the career paths this could offer to students.
It is not just the job of an electric vehicle technician to know this. It is also the job, for example, of your firefighter. Do they know how to handle these cars when there's a car crash? The person who tows the vehicle as well. So it is not that one person needs to know, like the technician, but pretty much anybody who has to be around an electric vehicle that is kind of open at some point.
Students will be prepared to pass the automotive service excellence tests necessary to obtain technician certifications that employers are looking for. From the KAWC Student Newsroom, I'm Chloe Michael.
The Yuma Rotary Club will present the 67th annual Walt Cammon Sausage Fry starting at 4:30 on December 5th at the Yuma Civic Center. The event, which will include music and prizes, supports local scholarships administered by Yuma Rotary. Event details and tickets are available at yumarotary.org.
K-pop fans, what's behind the girl crush movement in K-pop? Does gender equality exist in South Korea? Are girl crush songs for real or just fun songs with a good dance beat? Join me this week for the Girl Crush Show on K-pop for Border to hear what girl groups like Blackpink, aespa, ITZY, and LE SSERAFIM have to say about self-confidence and self-love. K-pop for Border airs on Wednesday at 7 p.m. on KOFA Radio.
The Arizona Western College Theater Department will present Eurydice by playwright Sarah Roll at the AWC Theater at 7:30 on October 30th, 31st, and November 1st, and at 2 o'clock on November 2nd. The play is a retelling of the myth of Orpheus from the perspective of his wife, Eurydice. Tickets will be available at the event.
Jilly from Philly, unique Papa Giorgio from Yuma.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up, Yuma Radio. We are here now joined by Wendy McKay, and we're going to talk about Bridget's gift because Bridget's gift is coming up very soon. Right? Yeah, very soon. But before we get into that, we're going to get to know Wendy a little bit more like we do with all of our guests. So thank you for being with us, first of all.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, welcome.
Thank you.
So are you originally from Yuma?
Born and raised.
Born and raised.
Born and raised, never left.
Okay.
Never left. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah. So did you have the itch to leave at all, and then you just couldn't afford it, or what? Like no. I tease, but yeah, I never wanted to leave. So yeah.
I didn't. I mean, I thought I might when I was in high school. I thought I might go to NAU. That's what I had considered. My dad when it was Arizona State College back in the day before it became NAU, but started right away at AWC and then got a job in the ag business, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
So.
Does your family come from ag or?
No.
Okay.
Well, my grandparents, when they moved here in the 50s, Grandpa did work for one of the coolers in the maintenance end of it. But other than that, not farmers.
Okay, so not a family
you're
of farmers.
the first one, really.
Yep. And I've driven a tractor once, but I get to do operations.
Well, that's a requirement.
That would be fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was
It
that fun?
was. I got one of the big ones with the tracks.
Wow.
So you didn't do any damage. You had a good time.
No, I had, and he it was my birthday. So for my 50th
for your
birthday, I
birthday,
said,
you got to drive a tractor.
I want to drive.
I want to do that
tractor.
for my next birthday.
And it was
Can you hook us
awesome.
up?
Give me a call.
Yeah. So you said born and raised here. What area did you grow up in? What schools did you go to?
Down by Yuma High. So I did the Roosevelt Post, 4th Avenue, Yuma.
Yuma High. Graduated when?
1986.
1986.
Oh, it's the year I was born.
Oh, thanks.
Don't say that, Ronnie.
Everyone always
No, I'm
says
just
so
kidding.
bad, but it's not. I'm like, that's amazing.
That is amazing.
You're still doing great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So when you were younger, did you want to go into ag? Or is that just like happenstance? What did you want to do?
It really was happenstance. I had some friends that worked in the offices at Western Farm Service, so the chemical service side of it. So I went to work for crop production service. They changed names like 4 times.
Right. Just give us
But I went to work on the fertilizer chemical service side, and then in 1996 there was an opportunity to come work for Sidney Tanaka, SMT Farm. So I've been with him ever since. So I'll be 30 years next year running the offices for him.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a good long time to be with a company. I like that.
Yeah.
So what did you want to be? What was it? You wanted to be a professional singer when you were young?
Well, there's that.
Yeah.
There's that. I wanted to be an accountant, I thought. And I kind of, I am, but I just didn't do the CPA route. And then I get to sing on the side too.
So and I bring that up because you do sing. I think one of the first times I saw you were singing the national anthem somewhere.
What? Oh, I'm sure.
Where?
Yeah, like I'm sure.
We're not.
We're not. Exactly.
I didn't know you were a singer. That's
Are you
cool.
patriotic, Ronnie? Like you need a. Do you even care about our national anthem? No.
I
so you
do.
You do get to sing it quite a bit, or you get asked to, right?
I do, and it just kind of evolved over the years. I've done the fair for years since I was in high school. And then just community events, the flag raising, the holiday pageant over at the where does
You're
it?
like
What
a
do they call it now? The
celebrity.
complex. Oh, so but it's an honor. It really is an honor to be able to do that for the community.
So were you singing when you were young? Were you involved in I don't know what the
choir?
Yeah, choir. What do they call that over there at Yuma? They have like a name for it, right?
I was in the Corolaris.
Corolaris.
I was in the Cor.
Yeah,
She made it. You made it.
I did. That was hard work.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember them in high school. I went to Cibola, but I remember everyone talking about the Corollaries all the time.
Right. And I love that history is still, I mean, they've been long gone. Mr. McBride passed away last year, but that their history still remains.
Oh, so they don't have it anymore?
They don't. They did away with the program, but they were ambassadors for the community, traveled a lot.
How sad though.
Yeah, it really is.
They got rid of my son's music program too at his second grade school. And I'm like, dang, why?
Yeah, I don't understand
Music's
that.
important.
Music's important. Typically, kids who are musically inclined are academically inclined. It's another language, really.
Yep.
So yeah, I don't know.
Maybe you
why.
should bring it back.
I know, right? Let me see.
She's like, I got a lot to do.
Yeah. Wendy can't say no.
So singing, was that just a passion of yours? And so
it really was at a young age, just fiddling around and listening to my parents' favorites of the 70s.
Oh, really? What was those?
What
were those favorites?
Oh,
Yeah,
the
name
Carpenter.
Carpenters? Okay,
Because Karen Carpenter has the most amazing voice. Linda Ronstadt, my dad's favorite. Linda Ronstadt. Everything. Country, Tanya Tucker.
Oh, yeah.
All the oldies. So, yeah, we listened to traditional country all the way through. Rock. Dad loves ZZ Top. ZZ Top was in the house, too. So,
I think they're coming to Yuma,
really?
right?
In a couple weeks.
Oh,
yeah,
my gosh.
they're supposed to be here.
Yeah.
So then how did it get to the point where you start getting asked to sing at these events? Did they somebody discover you at a Coral Air concert, or?
I mean, I sang for some summer programs, and then that evolved to, I was in grade school, saw Coral Airs, and I said, that's for me. When I get to high school.
So you did that?
I'm going to do that. But then Mr. McBride he would call me and say, hey, we need a singer for a different event. So little by little, it just grew. And here we are almost 40 years later. and I just do a lot of events.
That's particular, I guess, call it a song. That would seem very daunting. That's like a difficult one. That's scary. And then on top of it being difficult, because it wasn't really a song, I don't think, when it was originally written, right?
It was a poem.
Yeah.
And I did get to go to Fort McHenry, and which is where it was written.
Oh, okay.
Francis Scott Key wrote it, so I got to learn. It's been a while, but I got to learn the history of it. And so yeah, it was a poem.
Yeah, it was a poem, and then to sing it, it's difficult. But the other thing is, you don't want to mess it up either. So there's a lot of pressure. What was that like? Maybe the first time, and even now, what does it feel like?
I will say, still to this day, first and foremost, I have to make sure that I've got my little pitch pipe with me, because if I don't start on the right note, the top note's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And you just want to do right by.
Yeah, you want to. That's what I'm saying.
So you don't want to. Your voice doesn't want to crack.
Yeah.
You don't want to.
Do you have a favorite performance? Anything most memorable for you?
I will say the one that stands out, there's two that stands out. So I was very fortunate back in the hospice of Yuma Rope and Roundup days. The Golden Knights jumped in with the flag, and they asked me to sing the national anthem while they jumped in with the flag. It was hard not to cry.
I was going to say, I bet you're like
coming down. I'm like, keep it together. Keep it together.
You got your little pitch pipe.
Wendy, do not mess this.
Do not cry. Do not mess up. So
wow.
That one. Yeah.
Okay. What was the other one?
So when President Trump was visiting in Yuma in 2020, I'm very fortunate to be asked to sing. I have to tell you about that experience. So, unfortunately, because of his schedule, I was scheduled to sing for him.
Okay.
But he was making the rounds, so we waited. It was hot. It was August.
Wow.
We were sweating in that hangar out there.
Oh, yeah.
So they wanted to get things started. So they had me sing before he came in. So I didn't get to sing for him. But the morning before, I was downtown with the White House and the Secret Service and all them. I had to do the COVID test. They had to have information.
It's like a whole
on me.
thing.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Top secret clearance.
Yeah, like you're hanging out with Secret Service.
Exactly.
That's pretty neat.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And then you also do stuff with the Yuma Community Orchestra.
So every year in February for the last few years, I've been a guest vocalist for them. And that's more of the classics. That has really tested my range, and my abilities.
Okay, so you say classics. What does that mean?
Well, let me see.
Is it like opera?
Well, it's not really opera, but the more vocally challenging. So there'll be some classics, orchestration classics, movie classics.
Oh, show tunes a little bit. Gotcha.
And the February concert always is Valentine's Day based. So it's the romantic classics that they do. So a lot of old standards, I guess you'd say. Some that I've never even heard of, but they're beautiful, beautiful songs. So opera, no.
No.
Never. I wish, but never was able to expand the vocal cords.
So you do it
That's
every.
rough.
You said you do it every year,
I've done it for the last 5 years. Every
and you
year.
said some of them are kind of difficult.
they're difficult. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is like you just don't know what you're going to get. Like next year, it's like whoa, and then you're just up for the challenge.
I'm
Huh?
up for the challenge. I meet with Mrs. Jones and we choose some songs. Obviously, range is an issue because if I can't hit those high notes, but she's has confidence in me, and it's homework. So if there's a song that really resonates with the orchestra and with me, then I tackle it. And so far, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then ag, let's go back to that a little bit. So you get your job in ag. You said then the chemical side of it, correct? Is that what you're doing today?
No, I actually work for a produce farm for SMT Farms. We grow for Tanner and Antle. If you see that label in the, that's who we grow for typically. And then in the summertime, springtime, we do melons as well. So we're year round here. I oversee the offices, and I will tell you, when you have a job title in farming, it's a very long list of things.
Yeah.
So change hats.
Well, it's kind of like our last guest.
Last guest was talking about
she's maintenance lady, and
she
she's
does everything.
You do it all.
Yeah.
Compliance, licensing, accounting. I mean, operations.
So you run a tight ship.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, I bet.
That
let those guys get out of line.
So before I go to break, so do you ever you're around the office, just break out and start singing?
Well, sometimes.
They probably love it. They're like, sing for us, Wendy.
Well, there's one that comes out on the radio this time of year, and I haven't heard it, but it's been on their socials. The Colorado River crossing.
Oh yeah.
That's my jingle.
That's you?
Over 30 years ago that I recorded that.
Oh, really?
So when they use it every year, I'm like,
that's the Caballeros, right? The Caballeros.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So when you hear it, you just start singing. You're like, that's me.
My nieces and nephews will call, and there's Aunt Wendy.
Oh, I love it.
You'll be at work, ladies and gentlemen. It's on, and it's like it's kind of short. It's not a long thing, but it's like you turn it up real loud.
Like that, you said they still play it.
They still play it. Yeah.
You're so accomplished. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And so we're gonna come back. We're gonna take a break, and maybe she'll sing for us. We don't know. Who knows? It might happen. But yes, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back and talk about Bridget's gift after this. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
What's Up Yuma is sponsored by Yuma and Imperial Valley Wealth Management, offering listeners a one-on-one, no-obligation consultation to review their current financial affairs and provide strategies for meeting future goals. More at yivwm.com. Investment advisory services offered through CWM, LLC, and SEC-registered investment advisor.
It's warm and breezy across southern Arizona with cooler temperatures expected through Friday. In Yuma, it's a sunny day with a high of 78 degrees, clear tonight with a low of 58. In Kingman, sunny and breezy with a high of 64, wind gusting up to 20 miles per hour, clear tonight with a low of 44. Prescott is sunny and breezy as well with a high of 62, clear tonight with a low of 36. Flagstaff's climbing to 55 degrees with winds out of the southwest gusting up to 32 miles per hour, clear tonight with a low of 28.
Hi, everyone. This is Pat Mitchell-Worley, and coming up next time on Beale Street Caravan, we have Susan Marshall at Lafayette's Music Room. We'll also have our feature host, Robert Gordon, continuing his series on the history of high records. That's all coming up next time on Beale Street Caravan.
Thursday evening at 7 on KOFA Border Radio 94.7 FM.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up Yuma Radio. We are here talking to Wendy McKay, and off air, she told me she will not sing for us. Well, she would, but it was like going to be $1,000. And I said, we don't have that kind of a budget around
so
here.
Broke over here.
We're
broke.
So if somebody wants to give us $1,000, then maybe
right now,
she'll sing.
Zell me.
Zell it, and we'll get her to sing. No, she didn't say any of that.
We might catch you at the end. A little jingle.
Before we get in too deep into Bridget's gift, have you ever been able to open up or sing at at Bridget's Gift?
Okay, that actually is how I got involved because year number 1, John Michael Montgomery was here and the gang asked me if I would sing as an opening act. So got to sing as an opening act. And all my friends, Yuma thing, all my friends are there. But to see that, I got it. I need to be a part of this amazing thing that you guys are doing. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So started.
You started as okay. So let everybody know, if they don't know what Bridget's Gift is, give us a little bit of history about Bridget's Gift and why you thought, like, I need to be a part of this awesome thing that happens every year, because there's a reason and a cause for it.
Absolutely. So we're on year number 14. Bridget, who is our namesake, she passed away from a very aggressive form of breast cancer. She had quite a go with it. But in her battle, in Yuma style, when the call went out for help, everybody came running. And she was just overwhelmed and inspired by that. It really helped them financially and just the day to day.
Oh, yeah.
And when she knew that her time was short and she wasn't going to win the battle, she called a number of us. We would go help. We got their backyard built up for her grandson, just do little things. And she called us all in one by one at different times and said, I need you guys to keep doing this for our Yuma friends, because this help that you've given me is invaluable. And it's been to relieve the stress, to just be able to focus on healing and treatment. There's just none other like it. And there was no other resource for something like that.
Yeah.
So after her passing, the gang got together and they created that first event that next November. She passed in February. The first event was on November, and it's just picked up from there and gone on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So the first one, that gang, who is it? Give some shout outs to the people that helped put it together.
So it was Lolly Neer, who's no longer with us, and she was Bridget's caretaker and dear friend. It's Robbie Rodriguez, Tina Lee Ricker, Kim Zamora, Courtney Fisher. I'm going to forget somebody and I don't want to. Stacy Atondo. There was a big group. The family. There was a big group.
And Bridget was pretty well known in the community,
the
right?
Orta family.
The whole family is really known.
Very well known.
And so this event, was it planned to help support her? Like, how'd the support start?
So the funds raised then, we were very fortunate we needed a place to call home. So the foundation of Yuma Regional Medical Center invited us to come under the umbrella and then give us guidance. We could operate under them, which we continue to do to this day. And so people apply for help with the funds that were raised, and everything that goes in, everything that we raise 100% stays in Yuma. Everything that we raise goes into that fund for us to disperse to humans who have breast cancer and who need our help. So there's an application process. Applications come in, and we've helped with mortgages. We've helped people not lose their home. We help with the living expenses month to month. Groceries. There's some people who just don't know when they're going to be able to put groceries on the table.
Exactly.
So, and over 110 ladies in this community we have been able to help since 2011.
So at that first event, that's what the mission was for the very first one? Oh, okay. So from the jump, that was the mission. We're going to do this, and it's going to stay in this community. And it was done through a country concert dinner. Like, explain everybody what that is.
So the idea was everybody come have dinner. There's a tri-tip dinner. And we still do that to this day. And then enjoy the concert. So, and we didn't want it to be just a concert, a few hours. We wanted it to be an event. So we've now kind of called it Yuma's biggest backyard barbecue. So all your friends are going to be there.
So it's like you said, it's not just the music. It's a time to get together and socialize, meet people, and see maybe some. Do you have people that are there that have been affected by it?
We do,
and like families that have been helped.
We do. We actually invite some of our guests are from the cancer center here locally. So we invite them to come join us. We also do a contest every year, which that closes tonight. It's with one of the local TV stations, where we offer a VIP experience. So it's a table for two. And that person is our special guest. They have the little table for two. They get to meet the artist.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if you've heard of the really soft minky blankets. It's like a hug.
Wow.
If you haven't, you'll be addicted if you haven't.
Like Snuggies?
Exactly. And it's so soft. So, and you think about, you're going throh treatment.
You want to be nice and cozy.
You want comfort.
So we've got that. And they're just our special guests. So
very, very cool.
Yeah.
So how long has this been going on?
This is number 13. The Big C took us out for 1 year.
Oh, COVID.
Yes. The Big C.
The Big C. And
So it would have been 14, but
right.
COVID.
Yeah, exactly. So
We're not allowed.
I know.
Yeah, everything's shut down.
Yeah.
So you've been part of it from the very beginning.
Really from day one as a performer that first year, and then ever since then, just as a board member volunteer. So.
Oh, nice.
So what is it like preparing for this every year?
Oh,
And
my
when do you get
goodness.
started? Like,
She's like, where do I start?
Yeah, because you have to book an artist that's going to be available, and you want somebody that's going to resonate with the community.
Right,
so, yeah, when do you get started, and what's that like?
We'd really get started once we've wrapped everything and closed for the year. Then we do get through the holidays, but right after the first of the year, we start putting the feelers out for artists. It has become more difficult. The economy, prices, all the things. We want to stay in budget. Availability, tour schedules.
Yeah,
that's a huge factor as well.
Yeah. So do you usually like not get the number one person on your list, or do you?
We have.
Okay.
We got Big and Rich one year.
Oh, okay.
And talk about a party on the stage. And that's what you want. Entertainment, high energy.
Yeah.
They were fun. And we would have never thought, and they just kind of
They're like,
They said,
sure, why
yeah,
not?
okay.
Yeah.
snag.
Cool.
You are booked.
Exactly. Yeah.
Has that been your favorite one so far then?
They were the favorite.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay. You
They
can have
were fun.
favorites.
Trace Atkins.
Oh, whoa.
He was really good.
I think my mom really likes him.
He was really good. And then Cafe Anderson, who is an independent artist.
Yeah.
He's become a Yuma favorite. He has ties to Yuma.
His wife.
Born here.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
I was her babysitter.
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know. Here we go. Right. What haven't we?
Everybody's connected. Really.
It really is the truth. I mean,
Here in Yuma.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got to help like a pre-show thing that Robbie did at the Crest with Cafe, and really cool guy.
Yeah.
Really fun to be around. Funny as well, like fun and funny. He was cracking jokes the whole time. And I'm not a big country. I could tell you maybe like 5 country songs, but getting to meet him, and it's like it's just a regular dude, just and he's been doing it quite a bit.
He's
Is he going to be here? Is he going to be here this time or no?
He's not. He won't be here this year. But he'll be back next year.
Oh, okay.
He's a staple. He's family, so we'll
Gotcha.
definitely bring him back. It just didn't work out this year to bring him back.
Yeah. So it's Chris Young that's performing.
Yeah, Chris Young is the headliner.
Okay.
And then opening for him, we have a little lineup. So the evening will start out gates at 5. Glenn Justice, a local Yuma, he's going to do an acoustic hour.
Okay.
Like dinner entertainment. And then after that, we are inviting a group from Orange County. They are called Holiday State, and they're country, independent artists, but they've actually opened for Chris a few times. Sarah Evans is another country artist. They just worked with her over in Temecula. They've worked with Cafe.
Oh, cool.
So they'll be up next, and then our friends Downtime are going to open.
Were they separated for a little while? Did they like take a downtime themselves?
They took a downtime. They did, but you never quit.
No, they took a time out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they because I do some promotions from some other people, and I was like, they asked like, who should I get? And I was like, Downtime, and it's like, well, they weren't doing anything, and then all of a sudden, I was like,
pop up.
Now I'm seeing them places again.
If you call them.
No, if you call them,
if you
talk
build
nicely,
it, they will come.
Yeah,
I love that. They love to entertain.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So, can you tell us, like, any aspirations who you want to get next, or you're allowed to do that?
Who's your dream artist you want to get?
Well, we always hear the Luke Bryans and the Blake Sheltons, and we would love Miranda Lambert. And I will tell you why, because our Yuma's own Jonathan Murray, his sister owns Dandy, Amanda Mellon. Sorry about that. He plays the bass for Miranda. So he's on tour.
So there's a connection a little bit.
You got the in.
Yeah. So I've dropped a few hints.
Hey, what's up? Like, hey, make this happen.
Yeah,
This
and Dwight Yoakam is another one because his guitar player is Gene Harmio. He goes by the stage name Eugene Edwards, and he's a Yuma High graduate as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'd like to bring the boys home.
Yeah.
And they're with the big guys.
Yeah.
So,
You got plenty of years to try.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
I have to tell you, if we have a minute, the Lainey
go ahead.
Wilson story.
Go ahead.
So Lainey Wilson comes up on our list of avails, and she's very reasonable. We thought, okay, we'll bring her as an opener. We kind of heard little bits and pieces of her, and something else came up and we passed. I don't remember what year it was, but that summer, after we'd already booked the show and signed the contracts, guess who blew up on Yellowstone?
No, I know.
You're
I
like-
remember that.
We're like,
Yeah, because obviously, I've helped Robbie with stuff like that. And I remember.
We should have gone.
She blew up.
She blew
Wow.
up.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Lesson learned.
Exactly.
It's like, dang it.
Well, it's a next time.
Really?
Yeah,
Maybe
it is
next
a gamble, right? You never know.
Now she's like, sure, I'll cover for triple the price.
Or then some. Woo, yeah, and then some.
Yeah,
You
triple
wanna
N. Yeah,
know
then
now.
some. So if people want to find out more information, how do they do that? And give us the dates and times and everything.
Sure. So October 25th, gates open at 5. We are at the Cocopah Casino event lawn.
Okay.
Tickets are $100. They include the dinner plus the concert. You can find everything you need on our socials. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram, bridgetsgift.com.
Awesome.
And tickets are available, bridgetsgift.com and cocopahresort.com.
Awesome. Well,
Amazing.
good luck. I hope
Yes,
it's a
gonna
great
be
event.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah,
Thank
appreciate
for
you having me on today. And with that, What's Up Yuma Radio is a production of KAWC, Colorado River Public Media. We broadcast from the studios in the Matador Activity Center at Arizona Western College in Yuma. We want to thank our engineer, Talon Gonzalez, Anthony Ornales, Juan Garcia, Dave Reek, and Cecilia.
And you can find out more about KAWC at kawc.org, on Facebook at KAWC Radio, and on the KAWC app. And stay tuned following our program for KOFA Midday Music.
And tomorrow's program, we're going to have Justin Hale back on from the 4th Avenue Gym Athletic Fund. Got some cool stuff going on with that, as well as Samantha from Yuma Nightmares, the haunted house they put on every year.
Yes,
Love
can't wait. And you can listen to the podcast version of our program anytime at kawc.org/podcast/What's Up Yuma Radio, and email us at whatsupyumaradio@gmail.com.
And unfortunately, we didn't reach.
Can you sing bye?
We didn't reach our $1,000 goal, so I don't know. Go ahead.
Bye. Wow, that
There
was
we go.
beautiful.
So somebody better pay up. That just cost me
I'll be
$1,000.
waiting.
What's Up Yuma with Johnny Porter is sponsored by Yuma and Imperial Valley Wealth Management, offering solutions for those who value financial planning. YIVWM.com.
Broadcasting from Yuma campus of Arizona Western College for more than 55 years, this is Border Radio, 94.7 FM, KOFA Yuma. We also broadcast at 1320 AM in Yuma, at kawc.org, and on the KOFA app.
The KAWC Student Newsroom is funded by the Local News Initiative at the Community Foundation for Southern Arizona, the Scripps Howard Fund, and by generous local support. Thank you for supporting the next generation of public media. Learn more about the project and hear stories from emerging journalists at kawc.org/student newsroom.
BBC News with Sue Montgomery.